Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. He'll head out of bounds on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is hauled in by Ott on the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running for the first time with the Louisville Cardinal. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. They'll go play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for Broncos. They start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
43 rail. Here we go.
Love now off the play action. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow.
Love from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. This one will be intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Go! Ready.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight, trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
70 Rangers, 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow. Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Blue striker. Black. 95. Right. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Complete out to the right. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Inside the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
60 by Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He has the first over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now looking to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Jalen Watson.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go. Cut, cut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
We've set it down from the 37.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, right, 97.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Red, 38. Eagle blue. Ready, ready.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Green Bay.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Ready. Clock 40. Ready.
From the red zone now. To the left. He's got a roll up. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Tight end in motion left. On second down, Jacobs has room into the secondary. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
24-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, I like that call for a couple different reasons. Yes, you get the first down. That's the obvious. But more importantly, that defense, they've got to account for everybody offensively on the field.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Come on. Come on. Set.
They'll work against the blitz. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down.
First
First and 10 at the 11-yard
Working inside the red zone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
4th and forever coming up.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Set. 18. Go.
4th down. Pass coming. He connects downfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Blue, 36.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Love with it on 1st down. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he gets this forward to the 19.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Almost almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A 36-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. 10.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Love from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On the set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Drill green. 10.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw to begin this drive. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. One last play before the break.
Here we go, set. 50. Ready?
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Upper Love fumbled it. And the Broncos corral it. A lot of space ahead. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Strike 2. Set. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. He's going deep. Big game downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead up to 12.
26. Broncos 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go.
They're going play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. He's out in the clear. Still going inside the 35. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Bates now for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set, hut, 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 hut.
Play fake, it's Love. On the move, headed right. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Down. Black ultra. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Love on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ready. 10 black.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Have him gain up about a handful there. Sean Murphy Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they have the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Sticky, green.
Running back sent in motion.
Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st down, Packers.
Here we go, set. Yellow. Ready?
1st down throw, here's Love. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the defender comes away with it.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
70, hot.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
70 range. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Trap 60.
Air it out on third. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
For the Broncos.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
Play action. Love. He's going to try another deep one here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
38.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Set. Go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Come on. Set. 10. Hut, hut.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And this defense is going to win this rap. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
33. Yellow. Set.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll start this series with an option left. Here he goes again. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Packers 26.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Smash. Red. Blue striker.
They kick the running back in motion. Love now on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Ready. 50, green. Come on, 38. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
Quick throw right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. New set of downs from 37.
Drill, 52. Here we go. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Watch out now. 50, series. Set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set, hut. Black, 95, set.
They stick with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this one down to the 20.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Down, set.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. 22 needle. Close, 10. Hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. But 3rd down nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
45, White. White, 60. Shovel, 38.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Ready.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard
line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
19, 19, come 19, come 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on seconds. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2. Looking to throw here. He rolls to his right. Just like they drew it up. Into the end zone he goes, and they're up by 2 here in the 4th. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more.
He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on a return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Dump off to his fullback. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Packers needing 4 points.
Ready, set.
2nd and 3 now.
10 cycles. Here we go. 52 blue. Cut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
18,
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. We've set it down from the 37. Here he is to throw. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
19, Buffalo 18. 60
He'll look to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70.
Setting up to pass. Has him running the comeback. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Dragon 6, Viking 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 19 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.